Teddy says come and play hide and seek.
I'm fine here. Are you ready? And your letter? Dear Daddy, come home soon. Love, Perdita. Come on, Perdita.
Can't really come home, can he, Mummy?
No, but he'd like to know he's not forgotten. Come on, sweetheart. Let's leave Mummy in peace. Take care of Annie.
Okay, Slim, hope Sid didn't catch me.
You're looking.
No.
Yeah, no peeping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mummy? Auntie Annie! Come quick! Something bad! What? Mummy!
Perdita, wait!
Mummy! Mummy!
Zelda.
Mummy! Mummy! I've always lived on Skua, a tiny island off the coast of Scotland. I used to think it was the best place in the world, but that all changed a year ago. After Daddy was killed at sea, Mummy just couldn't live without him. Aunt Annie looked after me, but everyone else hated her. They said Mummy had poisoned the sea and killed off all the lobsters, so that they couldn't fish anymore. They even called me the witch's daughter. Then one day I found something that was going to change my life. Forever.
I don't care if you found the Mona Lisa. The girl is a menace.
I'm telling you, that girl is a curse on this island.
It's a year since her mother took her own life and poisoned ours.
A year since I caught my last lobster.
If I had my way, she'd be packing her bags today.
She's just a child.
Aye, a witch's child.
Second sight is a gift, not a curse.
It's not her fault, Danny. But you can't argue with facts.
What facts? That a harmless young girl puts a curse on the sea? Scares away every living creature?
It's the truth.
Oh, and nothing to do with the tanker and the 30,000 gallons of crude oil she spilled.
No lobsters means no income for the island, and precious few visitors for my hotel.
Our men can't feed their families.
And that's all Perdita's fault, is it? Do you really all believe that?
I believe your sister put a curse on the sea that took her husband's life. Yes.
And I believe you are a superstitious fool.
Annie, what it boils down to is this. Most of us on this council believe you and the girl would be better off somewhere else.
It's nice of you to be so concerned. How many of you want us to go? I see. It's good to know who your friends are.
So you'll go?
No, Jock. This is my home. Perdita's too. We're a family.
I suppose he's part of the family too.
Mr. Smith is my lodger. No more, no less.
Could have said something.
They wouldn't listen to a stranger.
Witch.
Come all this way and you're not even sure.
Look, Helen, the ship went down very close to this island. All the paintings were recovered except one. Now, if I'm right, and this is the Salignac,
Then it could be worth a fortune.
if it's genuine.
Can I have a look?
What's the magic word?
Oh, look! We're nearly at Skua. It's a good place to explore by the look of it. Wave! Excuse me.
Hi. Sorry. Come along, slow coach. Here on holiday, Mr. Jones. I'm here for the golf.
You've only recently started playing. You're staying at the Lobster Pot Hotel and you're trying to quit smoking.
How do you know all that?
Well, one, your golf clubs, brand new. Two, your luggage label. And three, your fingers are all yellow from nicotine. Obviously, you're trying to wean yourself off cigarettes on the occasional cigar.
Your son is quite the detective.
He's not my dad.
I'm Tim's stepfather, Larry Hoggett. This is my wife, Helen.
Charm.
I don't mind Tim. He thinks he's Sherlock Holmes.
Clearly.
Mr. and Mrs. Hoggart.
How do you do?
Hello.
Mr. Jones.
Charm.
Jock and Betty Tarbert from the Lobster Pot Hotel. So glad you could come.
It's not every day someone finds what might turn out to be a masterpiece washed up on a beach.
Stop, thief!
Leave me alone!
If you're going to steal, you picked the wrong person. Tim?
This one's yours.
Witch, 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 witch.
It's her library books. She's a bookaholic. The ferry sends at least half a dozen from the mainland twice a week.
You'll have to excuse Tim. He made a citizen's arrest on a shoplifter last week. Turned out to be the store detective.
Yeah, well, he looks suspicious to me.
Well, I think you owe someone an apology, Tim.
There's no need to apologise to her kind. On your way, witch!
Why'd you call her that?
Because that's what she is.
Oh, don't start all that nonsense. The poor girl's father was lost at sea. And then her mother, Zelda, took her own life about a year later. They called her a witch. But she was just different.
Next you'll be saying she doesn't have the second sight.
Second sight?
Seeing things before they actually happen. You know, in your mind's eye. Premonitions.
I don't believe in witches and spirits or ghosts. It's a perfectly logical explanation for everything.
Let's wait and see how you feel after you've been here a couple of days, young man.
Right, let's get you all settled in at the hotel. Then you can come and see the painting, Mr. Hoggart.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain? And the second witch says, when the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won. Says the third witch, that will be a set of sun. And then the first witch says, where the place? Second witch, upon the heath. The third witch, there to meet with...
Annie! It's Mr. Hoggart. About the painting.
Hello, welcome to Skua. Come in and have a look. Oh, on second thoughts, I'll just go and fetch it for you.
That's Birdie Smith. He's quite famous, actually. He writes books about birds. He's been here for nearly a year and he's hardly said a word to anyone. Mr. Smith, can I not tempt you down to the hotel for a meal?
No thanks.
Well, I've no lobster, but I do a fine haggis.
What exactly is haggis?
Well, you take sheep's heart, lungs, liver, touch of suet, touch of oatmeal, and Bob's your uncle.
I think I'll pass, thank you.
Thank you. I'll take a close look at it as soon as I get back to the hotel.
Take care of it. Bye now.
Bye.
Downright rude not to invite them in. They've had a full day's travel, hours on the ferry.
I came here for privacy, peace and quiet. We made a deal.
And I've kept to it. But how do you expect us to lead an ordinary life when you go creeping around like some sly old tomcat?
I just keep myself to myself.
You've spoken to no one since you came.
It's for the best. Trust me.
My sister said never trust a man who keeps secrets.
Perdita, your lunch is ready.
What's for lunch?
Brains and kidney pie.
Ah, great. Brains and kidney pie. Must be Tuesday.
Sorry, sir, there's no golf course on the island. There never has been.
Oh, you're not serious. Do you know how much this lot cost?
Hello there.
Have you got somewhere out to park it?
Oh, why don't you
You knew something wrong about him. Why bring golf clubs to a place with no golf course?
Well, maybe he's on his way to another island.
Maybe Tim should mind his own business.
Definitely say I'm here for the golf.
Listen, Silver Sleuth. Why don't you just be an ordinary kid for a few days, okay?
Absolutely.
Good job.
Not.
I thought we had a deal.
Don't blame it on me, it's him. Maybe Tim should mind his own business. What's the magic word? Treats me like a 5-year-old.
Well, he means well. He's very fond of you.
Yeah, like I'm fond of cabbage.
Oh, Tim. I miss him too, you know. But it's been 4 years. Life has to go on, hmm? Well, I'm going to have a bath. How about you make a start on that school project, huh?
Yeah, see you later. Summer holiday, day 1. Larry, a pain as usual. Met a so-called witch's daughter, who seems to be following me. Weird place, weird people. Especially Mr. Jones. Definitely more to him than meets the eye.
Is it by somebody famous?
I'm pretty sure it's a Claude Salignac, one of the minor impressionists.
He's a student of Renoir. Talented, but never a star in his own right.
Oh, I didn't know you were an expert too.
Oh, yes, we both work at the museum.
The painting was en route from New York to London when the ship went down.
Hello, campers. So, is it the real McCoy?
I can't be certain until I've cleaned it up, but it looks promising.
Can I go and explore?
You be careful, young man. The tides come in very fast this time of year.
And do try not to arrest anyone. There's a good chap.
I normally charge for being a flaming tourist attraction.
It's my hobby. Do you mind?
I suppose not. There's some who would, though.
Gonna take me around to Carlin's cave, Will?
What is it this time? Puffins? Gannets?
Got my eye on a pair of peregrine falcons. How's the fishing?
Your money buys my time, Mr. Smith, not my conversation.
I want to say I'm sorry about the mix-up with the bags. People say you've got a second sight. It's not true, is it?
Witch's secret.
There's no such thing as witches.
There is so.
Okay, prove it. Turn me into a frog.
That's not quite how it works. I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
Even if they've got toffees. Sorry about your mother and your father. My dad died too.
Tim, if I show you my secret hiding place, I promise you'll never, never, never tell.
Never, never, never.
Come on. Sometimes, when the others are at school, I come here and read for hours.
You don't go to school?
I'm not allowed. Tim, the others won't sit in class with me, so the Island Council turns a blind eye.
Well, lucky.
It's not lucky. I want to go. I want to learn. I want to make friends. But they won't let me. Mr. Smith says it's just as well. He says mixing with others might take away my powers.
Oh, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Tim, what happened to your father?
He was a policeman, chasing a stolen car. It was a crash.
Sorry. Do you want to see something else?
Yeah, sure. Where does it lead to?
The Smuggler's Cave.
You sure this is safe?
Yes, but be careful. It's a bit wobbly.
How did you find this?
I've been coming since I was 3. My dad showed me. It fills up at high tide, but it's okay. It's not for ages.
It's very big.
Yeah.
Is anyone else coming?
Only me. Which is secrecy. It's better by candlelight. Got a match? See it thinks. Can I keep these?
Yeah? What's through there?
Beach. These rocks are a bit dodgy, so
Yeah.
slippery. Can move about a lot.
What's he up to?
Collecting birds' eggs, probably.
It's against the law. Maybe that's why he's keeping tabs on Mr. Smith. They're both up to something, I'm sure of it.
Mr. Smith just doesn't like people knowing his business.
When people say that, it means they've got something to hide.
Any lobster?
Nope. Find what you're looking for?
Aye.
That's the first I've heard of peregrine falcons nesting in caves.
You learn something every day, don't you?
Is there a way up the cliff?
No, the only way back's the way we came. You go if you like. I want to stay and watch the waves.
Okay, see you later.
See ya.
A regular Steven Spielberg, eh? What have you got so far?
Just you and those men on the boat?
Mind if I take a look? Yeah. Most impressive. probably broken. I'll buy you a new one.
No, it's okay, it's fine. Where's Mum?
Taking a nap.
Mr. Jones trying to break my camcorder.
Oh, that's nice.
And Bertie Smith stealing eggs.
Poor chap. He must be hungry.
Rare birds' eggs. It's illegal. And they're worth loads of money. And I...
Not interrupting, am I? No. We, had a bit of an accident with the camcorder, I'm afraid. Oh, so that's what Timmy was saying? If there's any problem, I'll happily buy a replacement.
No, it's fine.
I wish I knew more about art. Don't suppose you've got time for a beer? Why not?
I'm telling you, you're trying to break my camcorder.
You read too much detective nonsense. 10 minutes, then lights out, OK?
Did you know the average burglar gives himself 3 minutes to rob a house? Any longer, and the chances of him getting caught in the act double.
Good night, Tim.
I've told you before, Predator. He pays the bills, he makes the rules. He'd have a blue fit if he knew you were talking to strangers.
Tim's not a stranger, he's my friend.
Stay out of trouble. Lodgers don't grow on trees.
Mr. Smith! I just want to say good night.
Isn't it about time you stopped calling me Mr. Smith?
Do you have a choice?
Well, my name is Roger.
Good night, Roger.
Good night, little witch.
I saw you kissing him.
You most certainly did not.
In here I saw you.
I can't help your silly ideas.
He likes you though, doesn't he? And you like him.
Will you stop matchmaking?
There's nothing wrong with having a friend. Someone you can share secrets with.
And what secrets do you have, young lady?
It's for me to know and you to wonder.
Sleep tight. Good night.
How'd you get in here?
Witch's secret. No, silly. I sneaked up the stairs. Look, I brought you a present. I found it in the cave after you left. Could be precious. A diamond, probably. Worth millions of pounds. Well, worth a toffee at least.
Diamonds come from Africa or India, not from around here, and they don't look like this.
They do before they've been cut. I saw it in a book.
Litter bug.
Tim?
Who are you talking to?
Just reading aloud.
Tim, where's the suitcase?
Why?
Well, I think I left my spare pair of trainers in there.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I must have left them behind. Oh, well, never mind. Night, love.
Good night. That was close. You'd better go.
See you tomorrow. Tim, come look over here.
Bird's eggs, probably.
You don't know that for sure.
That's why we have to find out.
How? My mother is here.
If that's a real diamond, I'm Leonardo da Vinci.
It might have been dropped years ago by smugglers or pirates.
Pirates?
Oh, Larry, don't spoil it for him.
Well, why get his hopes up? 'Tis but a piece of quartz, Tim lad. Huh? Oh, good morning. Perhaps we could have your opinion.
Larry, no.
Tim's convinced it's a diamond. I'd say it's quartz.
Where'd you find this?
A friend gave it to me.
I think your stepdad's right. Quartz. I'll tell you what, though. I'll give you £10 for it just to make you feel better.
Oh, no, really.
No, thank you.
I'm afraid he's rather spoiled.
£20 then.
No, thank you.
All right. Last offer. £50.
Mr. Jones, don't be absurd.
Indulge me, dear lady. I have no children of my own. It gives me pleasure to spoil other people's. What do you say, Tim? £50.
That's very kind of you, but I'll keep the stone.
Fair enough. Maybe it will turn out to be a treasure. Like your painting. Why, I'd like to ask how you're getting on.
I gave it to Mr. Talbot to keep in the safe.
Oh.
Bad move, Mr. Hoggart. Jock can never remember the combination. He's got a memory like a sieve.
Just you worry about their picnic hamper, woman.
I'll give you a hand.
I'll set up the painting in the lounge.
Two by 12 left. 3 by 7 right. 4 by 15 left. 3 by 25 right. No. 4 by 15 to the left. 3 by 25 to the right. 2 by 35 left. How's that?
Come here, you.
I just want to see the boy, Tim.
Listen, I just want you out of here, you little witch.
Go on. Next time you'll feel the back of my hand. So, this is quite a discovery.
Worth a lot of money?
How can you put a price on genius, hmm?
Oh, yeah.
It's cleaning up very nicely. You know, Jock, I'm beginning to feel distinctly hopeful about this.
Hi.
Guess what? Mr. Jones offered me £50 for that stone you gave me.
So it might be a diamond after all.
I know.
You see, in many ways, this is reminiscent of Monet, particularly the cliffs. Yes, the nuances of colour and shade. The sense of nature in fury.
Right, absolutely.
You see, Jock, for the Impressionists, the quest was always towards the representation of the truth. The tiniest hint at the colours of the natural world, the human experience was reproduced. Not always exactly, I might add, but almost always with passion. You see what I mean about passion, Jock?
Aye.
Now, just take these figures that we're uncovering there. What's fascinating is how the figures imply a kind of dramatic narrative instead of just being incidental accessories. Sorry. Tim's always telling me I'm good enough to bore for England on this wicket, aren't you, Tim? Hmm? Tim? Timmy?
you about polishing the floor.
Don't think he slipped.
What happened to him?
Can you look after him? There's no room in the helicopter. Of course, Helen. Don't worry. Planning into it now. You'll be all right to see what you say. Oh, I'm going to smack out. It's number one.
Mrs. Tarbert?
What's the matter?
The painting's been stolen, my room's been robbed, and I know who did it. Mr. Jones.
Ah. Is that a fact?
What are you doing with that?
Put it back where it belongs.
I think you owe Mr. Jones an apology, young man.
Sorry.
That's all right. He's upset. Aren't you? Oh, look. Why don't you go buy yourself an ice cream?
No, thanks.
So you risked everything for a videotape?
The kid had me on it. And you.
What if the man dies?
Who cares? Tomorrow I'll be in Spain with a jug of sangria in one hand and a senorita in the other.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll be here tomorrow and the day after. There are only 2 ferries a week off this island.
Trust you to pick a dump like this.
Well, when you're laying low, there are not too many places to choose from. Fancy you bringing golf clubs.
Well, how was I to know? Besides, we can't all be as sophisticated as you. Birdie Smith, author and recluse.
I hid my tracks well until you came around knocking people about.
Yeah, well, as you well know, if people get in my way, I'll knock them about.
That's a good one.
Give me that tape. Right, I'm off.
Well, I don't know about Mr. Jones, but Mr. Smith's not a bad man. If he was, Annie had nothing to do with him.
So what were he and Mr. Jones up to last night?
What are you accusing him of?
Nothing yet. But he's on my list of suspects, unless you can prove who he says he is.
All right, I'll prove it.
I thought you weren't allowed in here.
I'm not. It's definitely here. Somewhere. See? He's just a nice man who writes about birds. This is where I used to sit. History's my favourite. And English, especially Shakespeare.
Look, see? Author, Birdie Smith, with some of her feathered friends. You're Mr. Smith's an imposter.
That doesn't prove he's done anything wrong. Well, he's anything to do with Mr. Jones.
Why are you always protecting him?
He pays rent. That's how we live. If he was to go to prison, what would happen to me and Annie?
Prison? So you do think he's suspicious?
I don't know what to think. I just wish you'd never come.
Perdita?
See you later.
Ready, steady, go. I thought I had at least another...
No one's allowed in here. He doesn't even let Annie in to clean.
Perdita, the stone you found was definitely a diamond. He has lots of them. I was watching.
Who?
Jones. Look. He was in the school. He reached up on top of the bookcase and pulled down a pouch full of diamonds. So you see, it's not birds' eggs after all. And I bet Mr. Smith's got just as many diamonds for himself. Come on, help me look.
Mr. Smith's not a bad man.
They're in it together. You saw them yourself. They each had a pouch.
That doesn't prove anything.
Why would he pretend to be Birdie Smith if he hasn't got anything to hide?
He just wants to be alone, that's all.
Look, I've got Jones and the diamonds on tape. All I need now is to catch Jones and Smith together.
Mr. Smith's a good man. Tim, please. Will you go now, please? I just want to be left alone.
OK, I'll go. But I'll prove it. I will.
Ready?
Just a minute.
What are you reading today?
Charles Dickens.
Very good. Bye then.
Bye.
Bye.
So, what's all this about then? There's something wrong with my cooking.
No, 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 really. I just thought it would make a change.
There's a word for people like you. Nuisance!
Yeah, and there's a word for people like you. Thief.
I beg your pardon.
Diamond thief, to be precise. I reckon you and Mr. Smith stole them together. Reckon he's been lying low till the fuss died down. Now you've come back for your share. And I've got the diamonds on videotape.
A little bird told me that your boat might be available for a trip to the mainland.
Maybe. Well, there we are. Sea's calm. It should make it in about 2 hours.
So, Annie, have you ever thought of settling down?
Back as soon as I can.
Where you going?
What is it?
Someone's in trouble. Come on.
You're lucky nothing's broken. A fall like that could have killed you.
I didn't fall. He pushed me.
Now, that's a very serious accusation, son.
And it's not the first. I steal the painting, then I try and kill you. What are you going to accuse me of next?
You tried to sneak out the hotel without paying. It's true, I saw you. And I followed you with my camera.
I was out for a stroll. That's all. Besides, why would I check out of the hotel when I've got no intention of leaving the island?
So why did you have your luggage with you?
I didn't.
You did, and I saw you in the schoolhouse.
Now, what would a man my age be wanting in a schoolhouse? I ask.
You went to get the diamonds you'd hidden there. He's a jewel thief, and I can prove I've got the evidence on videotape.
See? It's obvious what happened. He dropped the camera, then fell off the cliff trying to get it back, and now he's trying to blame me so he doesn't get into trouble for wasting these chaps' time.
You shouldn't tell lies, my lad. Truth will out.
I'm not telling lies.
Are you sure you're all right?
Fine, honestly.
Well, no more adventures, okay? Just stay out of harm till I can get back.
When will that be?
Well, as soon as there's another ferry, I promise.
Did Larry say what happened to him?
No, he's still unconscious. Tim, are you sure you're all right?
Yes, fine.
Okay. Love you lots.
You too.
I'll make sure he's all right, Mrs. Hogarth. Don't you worry.
Thank you, Betty.
Bye. Okay, then. Bye-bye.
I came to see how you are, Tim.
You out.
Jock Tarbert, she saved the boy's life.
This hotel is for guests.
Predator's my guest, Mr. Tarbert. Supper for 3, please.
Jock.
Well, it's like I get a sort of tingling in my head. And then I see things with the light shining all around them, much brighter than normal. And then I feel really, really tired. I suppose you think it's silly.
Doesn't now, do you, Tim?
I don't know what you did. I'm just glad you did it.
There you go, dear.
Thank you.
What's this?
Ah, she's never eaten out before, hardly been off the island.
Well, you enjoy it.
Oh, Perdita, that's your new dress. Go and wash it off.
Sorry.
You have got to get off this island before someone gets killed.
Don't blame me. I'd be long gone if it wasn't for that boy. Besides, I've decided it was an omen. I'm just not meant to leave without that painting.
Crazy.
You think it would be nice to work together one last time, you and me?
Read my lips. No. I'm not going to risk jail just because you've turned greedy.
You read my lips. You're going to crack that safe, or your friend, Annie, is going to find out all about your exciting past. And who knows? Some public-spirited sort might decide to send the police a postcard from Spain.
Larry? Larry, can you hear me? Oh, thank goodness. Nurse? Nurse?
You all right?
If you knew someone was going to do a bad thing, and they'd get in trouble if they got caught, serious trouble, would you try and stop them?
Well, I suppose it would depend how bad the thing was. Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, just wondering. Night.
All right.
that painting and you'll never see my ugly mug again.
Someone else had the same idea.
Chalk! So, how did you do it? I suppose you're going to tell me it's a witch's secret.
Do you always talk in riddles?
I found this toffee wrapper by the safe at the inn.
I was there for supper last night, remember?
Yes, but this must have been dropped after Mrs. Talbot did the vacuuming. Or she would have seen it. I heard the vacuum cleaner at 10:30, an hour after you left, which means she must have come back later.
I may be a litter bug, but I do not go around stealing paintings.
Who said anything about the painting? Where is it? In your room?
Tim! You've no right.
Now, if I wanted to hide something, where would I put it? In the wardrobe? No, too obvious. Under the bed? No. But how about in the bed? There's two things I can't understand. One, how you knew the combination to the safe. And two, why you stole it.
You stole that?
I found it in the first place.
Doesn't make it yours to keep. Tim, would you mind?
I'm sorry, Perdita. I didn't mean to get you into trouble.
We might as well start packing. The Island Council aren't going to stand for stealing.
And he did it for him. And he's not even who he says he is.
So, who exactly are you?
A small security firm. Business was bad. Then I discovered that my partner had transferred all the debts into my name. I lost everything, went bankrupt. And he started again, new business, no worries. Transporting uncut diamonds.
But you decided to steal.
I met Jones in a bar. I was drowning my sorrows. It was his idea. I knew my partner would be insured, so it seemed like a victimless crime.
Have you any idea what Perdita's done for you? She stole the painting.
Why?
So you couldn't steal it. So you wouldn't get caught and go to jail.
Why would she protect me?
Because this last year, you're the nearest she's had to a father. Don't you see? You and me, we're all she's got.
Billy! Have you seen Campbell?
He's gone to Colin's cave. The man paid him, the one with the golf clubs.
Thank you.
You've not got long. The tide's coming in fast.
So you say this man, Mr. Jones, crept into your son's room?
Yes, I went to look for Tim. I opened the door, and there was Mr. Jones in Tim's room, with an ashtray in his hand. Next thing I knew, I was waking up here. Wait a minute. What's he doing here? Ornithologist chappie. Birdie. Birdie Smith.
Birdie
who?
Furniture? Sorry I dropped you in it.
It's all right, it would have happened anyway.
Nosy brats.
They belong to Mr. Smith.
Ah, now that poses a very interesting question, doesn't it? Because as he stole them in the first place, they don't really belong to him, so I can't be stealing them, can I?
We'll see what the police have to say about that.
Oh, will we now?
Quick!
What was it you were saying about the police?
cameras up here.
Watch me.
We'll have to drop them.
No, it's too far. We'll break our legs.
Well, shout then.
Nobody comes here except me. Nobody'd hear. Help! Help!
Mr. Jones is still here. He was on the cliff top yesterday when Tim fell.
Well, he's the one who hit Larry. And Mr. Smith is involved too. Except his name isn't Birdie Smith, it's Roger Stanton. Oh, no. Mrs. Talbot, Tim is all right, isn't he?
No. It's too hard.
I believe you have something that belongs to me.
Oh, yeah. I was looking for you.
Nice of you to get these for me. Would you believe there are certain gentlemen of my acquaintance who might have done a runner with them?
Can't trust no one these days, can you? How did he get here?
We could try swimming now.
And then what? There's no way up the cliff.
Someone might see us.
No, they can't.
We could try.
No.
Look, it's the only choice. You can't swim, can you? Come on.
How much is he paying you? More than me, I guess. That's all that counts with you, eh?
Times are hard, Mr. Smith.
Aye.
Damn kids! They must have called the police before they went into the cave.
What kids?
The brat with the camera and the witch's daughter, they were hiding behind some rocks.
You left them there?
Yeah, they're stuck in a shaft at the back of the cave. They'll drown. But it's all right, it'll look like an accident. Can't this thing go any faster? Turn back!
Turn back! Are you out of your mind? I'll not leave two children to drown.
We'll take the dinghy.
It's too far, you'll be dead by the time I get there. Turn back! My boat. My rules.
If you go back for those brats now, you'll spend the next 5 years rotting in jail. Think about it.
We'll phone for help when we get to the mainland. It'll be okay.
Listen, yours. Just stop this boat.
My fingers are numb. I can't hold on.
Yes, you can. Just
You go.
what, leave you here? No way. The tide can't go on rising forever.
I suppose it's too much to expect you to wait.
I'd like to help, but,
Times are hard, eh? I know.
Hey, just get me to the mainland.
I'm scared.
Okay. Berta! Hold on. hold on. Hold on tight. You all right? You okay? Don't worry.
Gotta go back down again.
She can't swim.
Yes, you can. I'm gonna take you down through the shaft of the cave, all right? You're gonna take a deep breath and hold on. Hold on to me tight, all right? You can do it, Tim. All right. 1, 2, 3. You'll be okay, little witch.
What'll happen to you?
Don't you worry about me, I'll be fine. Go on. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
What's happened to you? For goodness sake, you're soaking wet, right?
Right, Mr. Stanton. Your friend will be on the mainland by now, laughing his head off at you, probably.
No friend of mine. Please, in front of the girl. I'm sorry. Take care of yourself, eh?
They found him. Perdita.
So the only real evidence you had was on your camcorder?
Yes, but wait. Jones knew you were onto him, didn't he?
So?
So, he'd never risk moving too far. He'd hide up somewhere, wait till the fuss died down, then make a run for it.
Ah, yes. Your mum told us about you and your theories.
Why will no one ever take me seriously?
The boy may have a point, sir.
Maybe, but Jones will be on the mainland by now. It'll take us months to find him.
Not necessarily.
Kids.
Where's Perdita? Sweet. I'll leave her. I'm sorry, it's important. Tim!
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
You have no right to arrest me.
Oh, really? Try aiding and abetting.
You know what, Mr. Jones? My heart bleeds for you. These stones must be worth a fortune, and you'll never see a penny of it. Now that's sad. Very sad.
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty of other jobs for me when I get out, won't there?
Oh, but you don't understand. After what you did to those kids, you're never getting out. Never.
Auntie Annie, the lobsters. I saw them. They're back. Come on.
It's a miracle! The curse has been lifted!
Frankenstein, they're enormous! Welcome for your dinner tonight! Please!
I wish Mr. Smith was here.
Thanks for all your help looking after Tim, Betty.
Oh, it was a pleasure. Oh, I'm just glad everything turned out fine. By the way, how's Larry?
Well, I think he's on the mend. Oh, he's heard from the museum. They want to reward the person who found the painting.
Oh, lucky Perdita. Oh, here, Helen, I've got a wee souvenir for you.
I'm sorry about what happened.
It wasn't your fault. You did what was right.
I tried. Perdita,
Yes?
I'd like you to have this.
It was a gift to you.
I'd like you to have it, to remember me.
I'll make you a deal.
What?
If you come back to see me one day, maybe I'll accept it then.
It's a deal.
Tim, have a look at this. Look. Oh, come on, love, we'll have to hurry. We'll miss the ferry. Say goodbye to Betty.
I hope you come back soon, Tim.
You bet.
Well, I know someone who's going to miss you quite a lot.
Perdita? Perdita!
Like I was dead, the police would stop searching for me.
They do think you're dead, and they've got the diamonds. So why did you come back?
I was cold and wet, tired. Most of all, I was scared of being caught. There's no way to live.
But why did you come back here, to me?
Well, I wanted to see you. I want to see you go back to school. And I want to see you looked after and happy.
It's not just me you came back for, is it?
No, it's not just you. It's Annie. Predator, there's something you're going to have to understand.
I'll try.
I'm going to go away for a while.
To hide?
No. I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. I'm going to turn myself in. Hopefully I won't be away too long, and I'll come back, I promise.